tea tree. Alright, so today we have an empties video, me showing you the products I've used up, my trash, whatever you want to call it. I really like seeing these videos because it gives me an idea of the products that people are always constantly reaching for, or the ones you might not like and you just want to get rid of. So I feel like it's just a good way to do kind of mini reviews on things that I've completely used up, whether I like them or didn't like them. I don't do these videos a whole lot because it takes me a long time to go through products. I think just because I'm trying so many new things all the time that it takes a really friggin' long time for me to go through a whole thing. So some of these things I've been working on for a long time. So I have them all in a very heavy bag here that I'm not gonna lift up to try and get in frame. So let's get into it. If you're excited for this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. The look I'm wearing right now, I actually filmed a 15 days of foundation video this morning. So you guys will see this foundation and this look coming in 15 days of foundation, which starts this week on Thursday, the 15th, 6 p.m. Pacific time is day one. Don't forget to get your t-shirts down below. We're trying to raise $20,000 for Project Beauty Share. So link is down below. 100% of the proceeds goes to them. Oh, actually, I should just tell it to you guys in this video. You guys won't be hearing it until like day 6 of 15 days of foundation, but we actually added 2 mug designs to the page, to the Teespring page, and they're actually throwback 15 days of foundation designs that were a limited edition. So those came back and they're now on mugs. That was actually a recommendation from you guys. So thank you to everyone who recommended that. Great idea. So if you're someone who didn't get your hands on the previous designs, if you're a newer Beirito here, or if you just want something that says 15 days of foundation on it, we have the mugs in Heck Yeah, it's 15 days of foundation, and then also the Don't Talk to Me, it's 15 days of foundation. So those are also linked down below in the description box, but those are brand new. What the heck? I keep trying to cover up this lash glue. Tried to do this like 10 times. All right, so my first product I've used up is the Soap and Glory Flake Away. What is this actually called? I think it's just called Flake Away. Shea Butter, Sugar, and Peach Spa Body Polish. So this is basically one of those body polishes that has like the little beads in it. Smells so good. This just reminds me of like summer. This is awesome to use if you have dead skin. I love the scent of Soap and Glory. There's something about their scent that's so unique. If you've never smelled it, they're in Walgreens now, I believe, so just go and sniff it. It's amazing. This I would definitely repurchase once I'm off Accutane. I haven't been using any kind of body scrubs because of my eczema right now. So I have 2 hair masks I've finally used up. The first one is the Esalon Deeply Invested Nourishing Hair Mask. This one, I usually love Esalon hair products. This one I did not like, I just wasn't impressed by it. Like I probably wouldn't repurchase this one. I just feel like it didn't do a whole lot. Their heat resistant spray is one of my favorite products. The smoothing product is in like a purple bottle, squeeze bottle. That's one of my favorite products. This one I probably wouldn't repurchase again. Like I said, I just didn't notice that big of a difference. This one though, I really like this. This is the Chi Tea Tree Oil Revitalizing Mask. I just love the scent of tea tree oil. Anything tea tree, sign me up. This one I feel like, just had to take a thumbnail there. That was literally in the middle of a sentence. Okay, we have shit flying out here. This mask I would repurchase again, but I also feel like I have a drugstore one that I like a little bit better. If I was with someone at Cosmoprof and they could pick this up for me for like half price, I probably would, but I think I would just go with the L'Oreal mask over it, which I'll mention. Next up, I used up a whole thing of my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination Powder. There's like a couple little pebbles in here. I've talked about this so many times on here, but this is in the shade Fair. I love this powder. This is one of my favorite powders. This is a powder foundation, but it's one of my favorite powders to set my foundation because it adds some coverage. It gives you the most beautiful glow. I do find that I can still use this on my dry skin. I liked it on my oily skin. It's not an oil controlling powder by any means, but I just love the way my skin looks when I wear this. If you want something that has good coverage and that's a glowy powder, look no further. I wish they came out with more shades of this because the shade Fair is a little bit too dark and I don't think IT Cosmetics ever goes very deep, so that would be great. But awesome powder if you're into glowy powders and you haven't tried that. I don't even know when I used this thing up. I can't remember the last time I used this. This is the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray Oil Control. I remember when I first started YouTube and Skindinavia was the only setting spray out on the market and everyone was talking about it. Now it's like I never hear Skindinavia. I think just because there are so many other setting sprays now, and I definitely have a ton other setting sprays that I like more than this setting spray. I might do my favorite setting sprays video because I have a lot of favorite setting sprays. Setting sprays for me aren't just something that makes my makeup last longer, because to be honest, I think there are very few that actually make your makeup last longer. For me, I more use setting sprays to settle everything in together. There's just something so transformative about putting on a setting spray. It can just melt the foundation and the powder together. It can just make your skin look so much more healthy and natural looking and not super cakey and foundation-y. So that's why I use setting sprays. This one I don't remember thinking there was a huge difference. I don't think it really helped to control my oil. I obviously finished this up before Accutane. There's no way I would use an oil controlling product on my dry skin right now. This, on the other hand, is one of my all-time favorite holy grail setting sprays. When I said there are very few that actually make your makeup last longer, I feel like this is one that does that. This is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I wish they did something with the scent of this. It smells so disgusting to me. It smells like feet. It smells so bad, but it works. This gives your skin such a pretty glow, and it actually makes my makeup last longer, which is why I keep continuing to repurchase this. I think this is probably my, 6th or 7th bottle of this. Definitely would recommend if you're someone who is either just starting out with setting sprays or you've never found a setting spray that actually did something, try that one. 2 empties of things that I use over and over again that you guys have seen 50,000 times. My Physicians Formula Eye Booster in the shade Ultra Black. If you're trying this out, make sure you get the shade Ultra Black. I love this eyeliner. I will always repurchase this. This is my most used eyeliner for sure. It just glides on. It's so easy to get a wing. I don't find that it ever dries out. The only thing is it does get this little fray thing sometimes, but I use mine to death. Like, this lasts me a long time. I just love the way the brush feels. It's very smooth feeling. It just glides on. It's black. It lasts all day. I love it. Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. This is totally worn off. You can't even see what it says, but here's a new one. This is what I'm currently using. I've used this for years now. This is my favorite lower lash line mascara because it has these really tiny bristles, super tiny, so it's just easy to get your lower lash line without getting mascara all over your face. This one can also be really helpful if you have really tiny lashes right on the center, like by your inner corner that you want to get. You can get in with this kind of wand, and this doesn't transfer down to my concealer. It is so hard to find a mascara that doesn't transfer down, and this one doesn't, which is why I've just stuck with it for years. It's great. It's everything I look for in a lower lash line mascara. If you're using the same mascara for your top and bottom, try switching it up. Try switching to something like this. This is a couple bucks from the drugstore, so you might as well try it out. And if you have issues with your concealer transferring down there, make sure your under eyes are set. So make sure this is powdered really well. If you have long lashes on the lower lash line, don't look down while your mascara is drying because that'll also cause it to transfer, but this should not transfer. So this is a face wash I was using before I started Accutane. This is the Elba Acne Dote Face and Body Scrub. This has 2% salicylic acid in it. Before, I would only use things with salicylic acid. Benzoyl peroxide does not do good things for my skin. This I really liked. I think I mentioned this in a Raves and Rejects video. I mentioned this in multiple videos at some point. I felt like this actually helped my skin a little bit. If you have acne and you're not ready to like go on a medication for it or something, maybe just have a few breakouts here and there, try this out. I really love this. I have 3 different Neutrogena, oh no, this isn't Garnier, makeup removing pads. I tried the Garnier micellar makeup remover pads. So these Garnier ones work. Like, they took off my makeup. I just don't like that this is not alcohol free. I don't think. It doesn't say alcohol free on here. I also tried the pink one out. Not bad. I just definitely wouldn't buy those. I still love my Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. I still use these if I'm not using my oil makeup remover. If I'm just feeling lazy, I'll go in with these. I will forever continue to repurchase these. I love these. Here's another one. These are the fragrance-free ones. I find the fragrance-free ones to actually burn my eyes a little bit, which is weird, and the pads seem to be a little bit not as soft. I used up an entire CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. If you've seen my dry skin skincare routine while on Accutane video, it goes very in depth about every single thing I'm using on my skin right now and that I have been using for the past 5 months. This product is like holy grail status for me. I love this night cream. I'm going to continue to use this even off Accutane because I just love the way it makes my skin look and feel. It feels so soft. This is one of those products that I just can tell my skin reacts really well to. This is completely used up. I've already gotten a new jar. Obviously, have to have this every single night. We have a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara used up. This is my favorite mascara. I love layering this with the Catrice Glam and Doll mascara or just wearing on its own. It just gives my lashes so much volume, makes them so black. People either love or hate this mascara, which I feel like happens with most mascaras. People just have such differing opinions on mascaras. I used up a whole Misha Magic M cushion foundation. This is one of my favorite cushion foundations. I have a whole video on this. I have the lightest shade 21, which is a little bit dark, but I think it can work. They actually had this on sale for, I think it was 11 or 13 bucks on YesStyle the other day. So I already have a backup. This is a brand new one. Has great coverage, looks flawless on the skin, and I find that it lasts really well. YesStyle, by the way, is a great place to get any kind of Korean Asian beauty products because they always do these crazy like 60% off flash sale things where you can can get amazing deals. So that's where I get pretty much all of that kind of stuff. So I have one shampoo here and one conditioner. When I went through shitsies with my hair, like when I tried to go gray and my hair totally got fried off and destroyed, we all know that saga. It was to the point where my hair was spaghetti. Literally like the gummy, sticky spaghetti. It was totally not manageable. I ended up just having to chop it all off. And even then, for a few months, I was dealing with like this much of totally destroyed, damaged hair. This was one of the products that I feel like really helped me. I use this shampoo conditioner, and I also use their, I think it was like a leave-in deep conditioner. I'll leave it down below. This line I feel like actually helped repair my hair along with this line. This is the L'Oreal Total Repair Extreme. When I was going through this whole thing, a lot of you guys recommended this line, and the hair mask I was talking about earlier by L'Oreal is also this line of the hair mask. So these products, if you have super damaged hair, I would try them out. I tried Redken stuff, I tried tons of high-end stuff, I tried different drugstore stuff, and these two lines I think did the most, and I would repurchase this, and I would repurchase this. Something that I would not repurchase, I actually think they gave this to us on the ELF trip, but this is the Hydrogel Under Eye Mask with purified water, seaweed extract, and licorice. I just feel like this did a whole lot of nothing. I love my gold under eye mask that I get off of Amazon. I get like a pack of 12 or 20 for a super reasonable price. I'll link those down below. I love those. I feel like those actually depuff my eyes and do something. These ones, I literally just didn't notice a difference at all. I kind of just use these up to use them up. I don't know why I kept this because who knows what was even in here. Oh, there's glitter. I actually think this might have been that Halloween gold glitter pumpkin. Okay, this is a MAC paint pot in Painterly. This isn't totally empty, but I mean, you can see the bottom there. This just got to the point where I had it for so long and it was so dried out that it wasn't even worth trying to salvage at this point. I've done that a few times already. It's just time to say goodbye to this guy. MAC paint pots are my favorite eyeshadow base, hands down. Right now I'm using the one in Soft Ochre. Here's the Painterly shade compared to Soft Ochre, other way. Soft Ochre is much lighter and more of a yellow tone. It definitely shows up on my skin as just like a yellow kind of tan shade. But if you're putting eyeshadow over top, you can't see it anyways. I just find that my eyeshadow applies the best when I use these. It makes my eyeshadow stay on all day. It's just the best base in my opinion. This product I feel like I liked when I first started using it, and then I don't know if my lips just got used to it or what. There's some major fuzzies on here. This is the Urban Decay Rehab Makeup Prep Lip Love, but the more I started using it, I feel like my lips almost got used to it or something, and it just stopped kind of working and didn't do a whole lot. We have another setting spray. This one is quite dirty. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I feel like when you think of setting spray, this is just like the one that pops into your head. I still like the setting spray. I use it. It's not my favorite. It's just kind of like if I have it laying around, I'll use it, but I wouldn't buy this over some of my other setting sprays. This is a collagen eye mask that I actually used this morning. This is by the brand Etude House. I actually got this as a sample thing with my Yes Style order. They threw in a couple different face masks, which was cool, and this eye mask. This one I liked much better than the e.l.f. one. I noticed when I took off, my under eyes actually felt and looked really moisturized. So I think I would try this one again. I only have this one little pack, so I don't have another one to try. But if I was placing an order on Yes Style, I think I would purchase this one. The only thing with this one is that I didn't feel like it really stuck to my under eyes. Like I kept having to push it up just because it was so liquidy that the patches just kept sliding down. That's something I love with the Amazon Gold ones, is that they just stick there. You don't have to worry about them, and they feel kind of like cooling. This one had a little bit of cooling I noticed towards the end, like right before I took it off, but it wasn't something where I put it on and I was like, whoa, my eyes feel very cool. We have a Soap & Glory Clean On Me. This is just a body wash. Smells amazing. It's moisturizing. Again, this isn't something that I would use on my eczema right now, but before that, I would use this. Right now, I'm just using a Nivea one, which I like, but I think I'm going to switch to a Dove one once I use that up. Another e.l.f. charcoal hydrating mask, kind of the same situation. Didn't really find them to do anything. Since being on Accutane, not to talk about Accutane 5,000 times, but talking about skincare here. Since being on it though, I haven't used any of my normal face masks. I used to be a face mask queen. I love a good face mask. I used to use detoxifying, oil controlling, purifying ones, like a lot of clay masks and things. Now I stay away from those because I don't want anything drying. So instead I've been using sheet masks, which if you've seen my face mask collection video, I think I talk about how I despise sheet masks, and I still do. But there are two that I found that I really enjoy, that I can deal with, that stay on my face, and that I feel like actually do something. This one is my favorite. This is the Misha Pure Source Cell Sheet Shea Butter Mask. You can find these on Amazon or eBay. I actually ordered the last ones on eBay because I couldn't find them on Amazon anymore. But I think I got like a 12 pack for around 10 bucks. So these are very reasonably priced. The thing I love about this sheet mask is you put it on and you can actually see your skin absorbing the product, like the sheet, actually starts to become drier. It doesn't slip around your face. It just kind of like absorbs in. You don't have gross shit coming out of the mask at the bottom. And when I take this off, my skin visibly looks and feels more plump, more moisturized. I can actually see this one doing something. I don't find that it breaks me out. If you have dry skin, try out this Shea Butter Sheet Mask. It is awesome. I also really like this Skin Food coconut one. Both these are definitely Korean. There's Korean writing on them. This coconut one contains coconut oil, which is controversial. Some people say go for it. It's amazing on skin. Some people say, especially if you have acne, don't. But I've used this one a couple times. By the way, I just kept one of each. I've been throwing them away. I don't like the coconut one quite as much as the Misha one. It has a faint coconut scent, and the Misha one just has a very pleasant, almost super light vanilla scent. And this one I would not repurchase again. This is the Beauty Scoop. Avocado and collagen. Just my typical beef with sheet mask. It just falls off your face. Didn't feel like it did anything. I didn't notice any kind of difference afterwards. Yeah, I just probably wouldn't buy this. All right, we're coming to the bottom here. I feel like I always have one of these in an empties video. This is the Clairol Nice and Easy 3cc whatever conditioner. This is the conditioner that comes with the Clairol hair dye, which I do use on my roots. I love the blue black one. I feel like it lasts really well in my hair. But this conditioner is bomb. They need to turn this into its own conditioner because it is amazing. It makes your hair so soft, so shiny. This usually lasts me a few times. I don't use this all in one go. If they made this in a separate conditioner, I would totally buy this. This is a root touch-up spray by Age Beautiful. You can get this at Sally's. I use the color black, obviously. I've tried so many different root touch-up sprays, and this one is by far my favorite. The thing I like about this is that it's not too messy. It doesn't get everywhere. If you touch your hair afterwards, you might get a tiny like hint of black, but for the most part, it dries down. I don't have issues with it running in the rain or anything, which is nice. I've tried a few that were like a total disaster. I think a L'Oreal one, whichever one comes in the blue bottle. Stay away from that one. In my opinion, this is better than the Oribe one. Don't spend ridiculous amounts of money on a root touch-up spray when there's this one. By the way, basically a root touch-up spray, if you're not familiar with it, is just an aerosol can. You just spray it on your roots. I could probably use a little bit right now to cover up those grays coming in. If you color your hair, it's just an awesome way to get a quick root touch-up. It just washes out with shampoo, and this is definitely under 10 bucks, so not bad. We have a Crest 3D White toothpaste, travel size. Nothing too exciting there. I either use Crest 3D White or Colgate Optic White. I love both. We have one hand soap now. It takes me forever to go through hand wash. I don't know why. I obviously use it every time I wash my hands. It just takes me so long. I think now because I don't have a roommate, so it's just me like using up all the things, which is kind of nice because I go through like toilet paper and stuff so much slower. I literally have to buy like half the amount of stuff. It's pretty sweet. But this is the Method Nourishing Hand Wash in the scent Coconut, and this bottle is quite dirty with like makeup on it. Every time after I do swatches or wash off my sponge or something, I'll use this soap, so I think it just gets like the makeup on it. I love the scent of coconut. I loved this hand wash. I felt like it didn't flare up my eczema or something, so I would continue to repurchase Method hand wash. I really like the Method brand for cleaning supplies too. We are down to the bottom here, and the rest is just candles. I don't have all of my candles here that I used up because I kind of forgot I was saving products for this video, so I think I tossed a few, but this candle was the Yankee Candle Favorite Pumpkin. This is making me miss fall. TJ Maxx, $10.99, $9.99. This one is a Target candle, Chesapeake Bay Vanilla Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, this one smelled amazing, burned for forever, and I think this is the first time I've ever had a candle burn like this. It burned evenly the whole way down and actually all the way to the bottom. I feel like usually I get something like this. I definitely want to try out more candles from Chesapeake Bay. This was from Target. Can't remember if I said that. I was burning this into like past the holidays. This one is Cecil. I just liked the packaging of this and it smelled really good too. This was from TJ Maxx. It was $7.99. Brand is DW Home. This took me forever to freaking burn through. I feel like it didn't really fill the room with the scent at all. I do love the packaging though. It has this really nice heavy frosted glass packaging and I like the little X's on it. And then the very last one is the Celery, Cedar, and Citrus Candle. My friend got me this for, I don't remember why. According to the bottom, she got this at Nordstrom Rack. It smells really good. It's funny when your friends know your scents. Like I totally know my old roommate's scents. Whenever I buy her a candle, I'm like, I got this. And she totally knows mine because this is exactly something I would go for. I really liked this candle. I would buy from this brand again. All right, so that is it. Those were all of the products I've used up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you want to see more products I've used up videos, if I should keep holding on to my trash for these videos. Makeup details on what I'm wearing right now will be coming in the 15 days of foundation video, which again starts this Thursday, the 15th. So I love you guys. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I have a few products from the tea tree line. Oh my gosh, hallelujah.